Cutthroat fishing is one of the most visual and exciting ways to fly fish, mainly because cutthroat trout will take a dry fly readily. The Coeur d'Alene River in northern Idaho is full of beautiful cutthroat trout and has plenty of easy access points to the river. It's mid-September and the cuts are getting fat for winter, which means plenty of dry fly action. So join us on the Coeur d'Alene River as we take you sport fishing on the fly. Come to the first run and you can see all the fish just over here rising. It's about noon right now and there's some nice sized fish. There's some smaller fish in here, but some big fish down further. I think we're going to be able to go through this entire run, which starts right up behind me here. You see the nice little riffle, goes right through some good pocket water down here, some nice rocks holding in the kind of the run all the way down. There's fish feeding right down to the very bottom end of the run, so it should be pretty good. I guess well, we always say start at the bottom of the run, but today we're just going right to the head because this is cutthroat fishing.
What are you going to start with?
Well, I got on this big Matamex because I think it's going to attract up the cutthroats.
Exactly, the big guys. That's all right. Yeah.
Oh, let's go with some of the short ones. Still got to be high and dry so I can warm. Oh, all around it. You almost have to drop it right on them almost. There we go. Fish on. Got him. Oh yeah, good one too.
All right. Nice cast.
Thank you.
Nice cast. So they took the little caddis.
Yeah, well, it's whatever, little caddis or
Yeah.
it's actually a little
That was
mayfly.
a little me.
Yeah, imitation.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice one.
Oh,
too,
nice
eh?
fish, yeah.
Good.
Oh, it's so frustrating because there's so many fish and we put
Yeah.
so many flies over them.
Well, yeah, but you've had a lot of action, a lot of takes. You know, you got to put it in their lane, and you made a real nice cast. Got it in there.
Yeah, right on. Well, hey, it's a good way to start things off.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
fish.
this is a good sized fish, yeah.
Oh, he's fighting good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you betcha. It's
Beauty.
excellent. Good fish is right. Oh, they're so gorgeous too. Westlope cutthroats in here in this Coeur d'Alene River system.
Oh, you're not going to find a prettier system either. I mean, the water's so crystal clear. You can see the fish. It's just beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
It's awesome. Yeah, this is a nice sized fish. Got the 5-weight rods out today for fishing. We thought about 4 weights and we weren't sure. I guess probably if we would have brought them with us, we would have used our 4s.
Exactly.
But we forgot them, so we got our 5 weights. But you know, this fish is everything this little 5-weight can handle right now. But I've also got the real light tippet, so I can't muscle him too much. I'll let him do his thing out there because I don't want to break him off.
All right.
This is a nice sized fish. Oh yeah, what a nice fish. Look how solid they are here. Oh, beauty. I think he's ready.
Yeah, he looks like it.
The fly sitting up there like that, this side of the road. Probably doesn't want to see me come here. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a healthy fish.
That's a beauty.
Oh, that is gorgeous, yeah.
And there's a whole bunch that size feeding down there.
There are, look at that. That's 16 inches.
16, beautiful.
16er, look how fat that guy is too. Pretty beautiful cuts on him.
Gave you a great fight.
I love Westlope cut. He did, really good fight. We'll give him some good revival time here. He's going to revive nice and easy here because the water's no real current right here. So just let him catch his breath. He gave the great fight. Excellent account of himself.
Did he ever?
I think that's the word you like to use, and he sure did. Water's cold. We'll have to get a reading on the temperature of the water. That's on that the 5X tippet.
Yeah, we were thinking we even had to go to 6X, so we'll...
I was just about to change when this guy decided to take my fly. He's just real comfortable just sitting here right now. We're becoming good friends. You just take your time.
The nice thing is, it's in September, the water's cooler, they can revive real nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just happy, just kind of sitting right here. There's a little bit of a current flowing by me, which is just right for him.
Once he's ready, he touches belly, he's gonna go.
Yeah. I'll just get some... Yeah, not yet. Well, it's important too, you know, it's a big fish. You got to make sure you revive him.
Exactly.
He did fight really well. You don't want this guy floating upside down the stream.
No, not for sure.
So let's take our time, no matter how cold this is getting. It's starting to get numb fingers here.
And there's a bit of a current there. I mean, we can move him out into even more currenty water, but that's pretty good for him.
Yeah.
That's a good idea too, showing people how you're moving him back and forth, allowing a little water to go through his gills to help revive him.
Yeah, he's starting to show life. There he goes.
There he goes.
Right on. Oh, and then he darts.
Darts out. Okay. I had him on, yeah, stung him pretty good. He took it. See him just come up and sip that?
Yeah, excellent.
Is that the best or not?
You betcha.
I tell you that. What a rush. I can't beat dry fly fishing. Even when, you know, cutthroat, they don't fight as good as a rainbow, but boy, dry fly for them, they're the best. Well, we'll try it again. We had a nice hook up. Didn't quite set it too hard. I let him take it down.
Yep, there he is.
There he is.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Good stuff. Oh, that is so unreal.
Isn't that the best?
You know,
Oh, I love it. He's not that big, but he's nice.
you know what truly the best part is? Is running the camera.
Oh, it is. You get to see the
You get to see the take right there.
Look at them fight, though. They're great scrappy fish. West Slope cutthroat are very, very nice. Your classic cutthroat, good shakers. Shakers and movers. Like to run a bit, like the nice head shakes.
Oh, yeah.
Still a good fish.
Oh, yeah, that's good fish.
There's a couple, and look, it doesn't even put the other ones down. There's a couple of big ones still going. All right, I'm just gonna take my glasses off here. Get them so I can get them in here. Boy, he's fighting nicely. That's a nice fish. Get the rod, my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Barbless hook should just slip right out. There he is.
Oh, yeah, beauty.
He's pretty color. Very nice fish. You know, not the biggest guy that was feeding out there. There's some real big ones, but this guy decided to take it. I'm gonna let him revive, and there he goes. Darts out. Cutthroat fishing. Like Grant had the mayfly on, right? You had the mayfly on.
Mayfly, yeah.
I tried the little caddis. When things are happening like that, usually you can get away with the big flies with a cutthroat, like we were saying, along the banks and somewhere else where they can hide a bit. But in this open water, seem to be, they're not really keying on a hatch, but they're taking things that are small. They just like the fly to be smaller. So we've gone to the 16s and the 18s, and we're picking off fish. Dry fly, can't beat it. So I guess it's your turn now.
Yeah, I guess that.
Ah, you bum. There's still some big ones rising down there.
Down at the bottom end. Got a little rip on the water from the wind.
There he is.
Oh, missed him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That was a nice fish,
That
too.
was a nice fish.
Thought I had him.
Little, wow, perfect. You said it. A little riffle on the water
Yep.
came up. The
Yep.
caddis skidded a bit.
Yeah.
He saw it. He smacked it.
And
Deadly.
I stung him.
And you
off.
have.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say? We picked off a lot of fish in here. What do you say we move down, or you want to try one more? There's still one more rising there.
There's one more a little further down. Well, why don't we grab our gear and kind of make our way down, and on our way down we'll try one cast on that guy
Sure.
down
Sounds good.
there. Well, we finally moved. That other run was so good up there. Oh, there's a little guy feeding right there. that we just decided that.
Oh, he took it. That's a nice one.
Well, I'm glad we moved.
Wow, and you saw him too. Was that hilarious?
Did you see him?
I saw him, yeah. There's one feeding there, you cast, and he took it as soon as it hit the water.
Well, yeah, you know,
Wow.
supposed to talk, but how can you, well, you can talk and fish at the same time.
Oh,
That
you
works,
did.
yeah.
You made the good cast.
Yeah.
Boy, look at him going.
Well,
Scrappy. Look at him take the line, too.
I was concerned about the size of this caddis because, I mean, the caddis have been smaller, but then as we were walking down, we watched quite a big caddis. Big guy, like a size 14, actually successfully navigate his way through the current, through that last pool without getting eaten. And so I thought, well, maybe I can put on a little bit bigger caddis. So I've switched from the mayfly. It's really a caddis type day. It's a sunny day, there's no clouds at all. So I put on the big caddis. Got rewarded.
And you put on the CDC caddis.
Yeah.
That we're going to tie on the bench.
Ah, good idea, yes. Right on.
So I think Marriott makes a couple of great tools now for people to tie their own flies. And one is for CDC, feathers, to get a real nice feather on the top of your fly. You know, because it's a real hassle to cut the CDC feathers off and try to get them all nice and even and put them on your fly. Well, this new tool makes them perfect.
Yeah, right on.
Nice fish.
Nice cutty, yeah, you betcha.
Oh, there you go, he's gone. Boy.
Wow, this, what an awesome river. This is just an incredible river. We've come down maybe, a couple hundred yards downstream to another pool that's equally as big as the one up there, and there's fish feeding down here. This is just a phenomenal river. Kind of one of those rivers that people fish in the summertime and they forget about. Well, for the fly fisherman, wants to get away from the crowds, Coeur d'Alene River, you get the West Slope cut through. It's excellent, and there's just miles and miles and miles of awesome fishing water.
This week on the bench, I'm going to tie you up the CDC caddis. This is my personal favorite fly for a caddis pattern because it floats so high and it gives that great profile in the water. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we're going to use a TMC 100 size 14. We'll tie with some UTC 70 black thread. We'll use some ginger CDC for the body, some dun CDC for the wing, and a ginger hackle for the hackle. To start the fly off, I've tied on my thread, and what I'm going to do is take some of my ginger CDC feathers and I'm going to fan them out so all the barbs stick out, and I'm actually going to cut them just like that and cut them into a tray, and then we're going to dub on the body. Now that I have my CDC cut in the tray, I'm just going to take small little pinches of it and start dubbing on to form the body. So we're just going to dub it on our thread. Now that I have the CDC dubbed onto my thread, I'm going to wrap it forward and keep the body fairly thin at the back and slowly taper it up as you move forward on the hook and build up a nice body. Now that I've dubbed in the body, I'd like to actually trim some of the CDC at this point. I'll just actually trim it around, keeping it fairly bushy, but just trimming off all the real long hairs. And that gives it a nice bushy body. Now that the body's tied in and trimmed, I'm going to take my dun CDC feather and I'm going to use this great tool. It's a CDC wing tool, specially made for CDC. I'm going to insert the tip in between the barbs, just like that. And I'm going to slowly rotate it on the CDC tool, and all the barbules just stick right out. You pull it off the tool and fold it over, and you've got a real nice wing made. Now that the wing's made on the CDC tool, I'm going to put it on my hook. Just tie it in. Let's wrap it in and cut off the excess at the head right now. Then what I'm going to do is just wrap it a little more for the head and trim it. And I want to trim this wing as long as the hook. So go to the back of the hook and just snip it. And that gives it a real nice CDC wing. The last step to the fly is to take your ginger hackle and tie it in again at the head. Wrap it in good so it's nice and secure. And then we're going to take some hackle pliers and clip onto our hackle and slowly wrap it forward about 5 to 6 times to form a nice hackle on the fly. Well, there it is, the finished CDC caddis. This is definitely one of my favorite caddis patterns because it does sit so high and dry on the water. And one thing to remember with the CDC, don't use any wet silica floatants. If you use wet silica floatant on that CDC, it's going to gum it up and ruin it. Only use dry silica powders.
Well, we go to 2 pools today, that's it. 2 runs.
2 runs. I spent the whole day at these 2 runs. Unreal. This guy's just been taking some great runs and stuff. Man, oh man.
That's right where you pulled them out of too, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got, for a recommended setup too, you know, we're using 5-weight rods today. We got the 5-weight rods, 5-weight lines. And this is, we were thinking our 4-weights and stuff, but these 5-weights are,
Yep.
you know, they're working pretty good. You can catch them on the 4s, but there's some pretty healthy fish. I mean, this one's a real nice fat one, but there's been some real, we've turned some real nice fish. I mean, it's too bad we couldn't show you any of the real big guys, but there's 20-inch plus fish in here, without a doubt. It just shows you these guys aren't that big, but man, are they ever healthy. They're just a very healthy fish. Beautiful cuts. Very pretty fish.
Right on.
He's not going to take any time either. He's
No.
gone. Wow. Well, maybe we'll head back up to that other pool.
Yeah, see
You
if
know,
it's cranking again.
Yeah, it's getting a little later, and we can finish off up there. What do you think?
Yeah, good idea.
Just too much action. I can't believe it. Unreal.
All right. It's getting late. As you can tell from how dark it is. But
Yeah, but that's the best time.
yeah, another nice size fish. You know, there's lots of them out here. There's lots of small fish too, which means it's very healthy. There's another good size guy. Classic cutthroat fight. Look how fat they are too. I think that's what I like best about the West Slopes, is they do get quite fat. So this guy, we saw a couple guys feeding down at the kind of at the tail out of this little run here, but I went up into the head end where you expect the bigger fish to be, and lo and behold, this guy was. The last couple of runs we've gone through, these guys haven't been there. They seem to be holding right now in the flatter waters. It gets later. Come on, you.
Boy, he's giving you a hard time, isn't he?
Well, he's got a lot of girth to him here, running this little 6X tippet. I want to be pretty careful with it. Come back here. Come on back. Yeah, we found that going to the lighter tippet, we had to do that today. Slow down. Just pop the fly out there and flip him over, get a good look at him. Oh, nice fish.
That's a beauty.
It's a beauty.
Very nice.
Probably a 14 or a 15 inch. In that range, something like that. Beautiful cuts, beautiful colors, and not much revival necessary at all. Wow, unreal. What a great day of fishing.
What a day. What a great day. Oh boy, you know, it's getting pretty late in the day now, as you can see. And we're still into fish. You know, we've had to go from all the big attractors we've used today and gone to a few of the smaller flies now. This is kind of traditional too, you know, you get them with the big, you know, the hoppers, the Madam X's, the Super X's, all those big bushy flies, the Turk's tarantulas, early in the day. But when it gets a little darker, the hatches come on, like the caddis and the mayflies. Also the nice fish. And they tend to get more into the hatches. Okay. Look at
He trashed
totally trashed my fly. But look at that. Look at the belly. Look at the cuts. Isn't that a nice cutthroat?
Yeah, it's a very pretty fish.
Beautiful
Excellent.
cut.
Yeah, West Slope cutthroat
West
too
Slope
again.
cut.
Yeah.
Let him, oh, gee, no reviving. Boom, back to his hole. Got him right over by the tree.
Well, our day at the Coeur River, early September, it was just a phenomenal day.
You know, just great cutthroat fishing. Whenever you get the good cutthroat, dry fly. That's all I can say.
That's as good a river for cutthroats as I fished.
It is, and for fighting fish, they are a class of their own. They are a great fighting cutthroat trout.
Just a little gem that not a lot of people know about. I mean, there were a few people out fishing today, and you have to make sure you check your rigs because there's a lot of zones in this river that are closed.
Yeah.
But there is catch and release in this upper stretch, and that's where we're at. A few other people out, I thought, like kind of cutthroat fishing we had today, there's been a lot of guys out.
Yeah, there was, but everybody says, you know, gets near September, hunting time, everybody goes up in the woods, get prepared, so.
They do their other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's great. Great place to come. Put it on your venue of places to show up and fish next year, because it's excellent.
It is.
When you do, make sure you take care.
And conserve the waters. Done a great job here, and boy, it shows. It's nice.
It's excellent. See you next time.
When we take you sport fishing on the fly.